What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Holy Potatoes. We're in space, and indeed we are. Our ship looks a little rusty. We gotta hit that with like the WD-40 or whatever. That's not a good look. I don't want to travel on a rusty spaceship. I mean, I assume the rust isn't gonna get worse because we're in the void of space, but at the same time, you don't want to introduce extra liabilities. I mean, would you rather have like a polished, shiny ship where everything's where it's supposed to be? Or do you want to have like a wrecked up, rusty ship as you travel through a place where if you get sucked out of an airlock or out of a breach, you're going to die horribly? You know, I'm just looking at making sure that everything is like to the standard that I want it to be to before we go out on these adventures. As of right now, we were just exploring, having some adventures before we finally finish off this objective. I'm probably going to do 1 or 2 more explorations. I like to leave myself with like 9 or 10 souls left just in case. Ooh. Nasty enemies. Yes, indeed, they do have some gross stuff on here. Actually, no, don't fire that. Fire the 3 cannon. It deals more damage, and a crit will be more satisfying. I would like it if, as your weapons level up, they got like a cooler graphic, I guess, to denote that they had leveled up a little bit. I think that would be awesome, and I actually think that would make it more satisfying to level up your weapons as well. Wow, we didn't kill it? That seems amazing to me. Ow. Okay, so put that on slot 3. I'm actually impressed that didn't destroy it. Like, weirdly so. Yeah, just shoot that for right now. Take it on out, and that'll give us a chance to charge up our guns so we can fire all 3 in a turn. We haven't really gotten a chance to accumulate anything yet, so hopefully that'll be a one-shot kill right there. It was, and so then we'll get our surrender. He's going to pay $1,200 for us to let him escape, which will probably end up being more like $1,500 by the time that's done. We got a hop scorcher pattern, which is pretty sweet, but we did take a lot of damage from that encounter. So, things to worry about. He's got a laser cannon right there. I'm going to suggest we hit it with a number 3. Let's get it. I'm okay with like the splash damage from flak. I just don't like taking big like 100. Oh, how did he start with so much electricity? Holy shit, he started with a ton. Okay, let's shift that back to slot 1. Must have that good capacitor. Here, let's go 2 and 3 right there. Oh, it missed. See, this is why missing in this game is a huge part of whether or not you're successful. That's why I tend to run weapons with perfect accuracy, because more often than not, what I found is that you win and lose not based on how strong your weapons are. Instead, you win and lose based on how much you hit. And so using weapons with infallible accuracy, I find to be a really, really good strategy. Just something, as I've played the game, it's a thing that I've noticed along the way. There we go. Fire another round right there. That'll knock that out. He'll surrender. Drizzle is making it so... Oh, we've actually got full-on rain. Let him escape. He has dealt a lot of damage to us, though, and we are hurting right now. The repairs over here are not going to be satisfactory for the amount of damage we just took from that first barrage. If this ends up being a very, very combat-heavy planet, we may have problems. The NCS rectal fire is gliding over the surface of the planet. Faye spots a large plume of smoke rising from behind a hill. They fly over and see to their horror a burning village and villagers running around in a panic. Around the, let's see, an unmanned drone flits around the flaming buildings and smoke. A large cannon on the black ship aims at the village and begins to emit a low hum, bright lights gathering at the tip of the cannon. Let's get closer. Cassie carefully maneuvers the ship down closer to the side and watches as a beam from the black ship blasts into the village. There's a loud cry of "Cut!" and the flames in the village die down and the villagers stop running around in a panic. Is this a movie set? Oh, Faye, look, it's Trish Hempworth and May Buffalo and Nathaniel Bortman. Is this the filming for the latest Thor movie? They land to the side and are greeted by a set crew, which they approach the movie set. Much to Cassie's excitement, they are allowed to stay and be extras in the film in exchange for their silence on the filming location and getting autographs. They are paid for the work as extras in the movie. $600. $600 sounds good to me, and even more importantly, that gave us a chance to heal some of our rig a little bit better. Our rig is not in good shape right now. So he's got a flashbang and a number of other little nasties here. All right, we'll start out on the laser because the flashbang can't even tangibly really deal that much damage. So, man, that energy bonus that he starts out with is rough. All right, go get him, champ. Knock out some of those guns. Perfect. The flashbang is going to try and blind us right now. It's going to miss, though, which I absolutely live for. Fire the guns. Perfect. About 240 damage off right there. Accuracy is down. Let's go ahead and move that over to slot 2 just in case. Hopefully this is our last encounter. If it's not, we're actually kind of riding the line right now for efficiency. We may lose our Hop Scorcher. Extra $700, which will probably come out to like 1,000. Yep, Pea Shooter level 2. I'll probably craft that one on up as well. And just go triple Pea Shooter. Triple Pea Shooter sounds good. Our scanners are picking up a cargo ship. Looks like it's been abandoned. Want to go see what we can find? Yeah, let's go in. Cassie and Faye park near the cargo ship and enter. Most of the things have already been looted, but they find a well-hidden hatch that has not been opened. It fetches them a good price when they sell it to the hub market. $500. Shit, yeah. How much money do we make in total right there? Spud, yeah, I should say if I wanted to be in theme with the game. $5 grand on top of 21 more right there. We just made $7 grand off of one trip. Not bad at all. That's that good stuff. So with 12 sols left, I'm going to decide what I want to do right here. Let's get this Pea Shooter rocking. Since he's our laser crafter, we'll let him do his thing. Hopefully it's of high quality. If it's not, then I will shed great tears. My tears shall be of optimal quality if it doesn't turn out to be awesome. Can Puddlebutt do anything? Like, can I have Puddlebutt, like, be a part of my crew and make me happy? No? Fine then. I want to anyways. We're going to travel back to the hub because it's easy and it's close. We'll get back to the hub. We'll repair everything up, and then we're going to try and do the little boss section. Let's see what happens with this Pea Shooter, though. It may be a good Pea Shooter. It might be a bad Pea Shooter. It's a bad Pea Shooter, but on the plus side, oh, it's 85 accuracy? Ew. That's nasty. That 85 accuracy basically removes all interest I had in the item. Like, pretty much worthless to me now. I'll probably sell it off. Probably safer to do it that way anyways. So do we have an excess of anything over here? I will probably sell off like 5 of those. Like 10 of those. Sounds good. Yep. Just sell off a little bit of our supply. Not a lot. Just some of the excesses. On this side, I would like to have level 2 Pea Shooters if I could. I'm going to try and gamble out a better one, although that's really expensive. How much am I going to get for this? 2,500? That's not terrible. I'll take it. So sell the underwhelming Pea Shooter. Sell everything we have that's no good to us. Oh, I have an extra Pea Shooter already. Well, then I'll use that one. It's level 1, but so is everything else. I mean, that'll pay for another Pea Shooter so I can keep gambling. And see if I can get another one out that I really, really want. Aside from that, let me go over here to the rig and make sure that there's not anything that I want. We do need a new capacitor. A new capacitor would be a really, really smart choice. Take us up to 6 charge gained per turn would be solid. It'd be a good call, so let's do that. In addition, we could also increase our shields, but I don't find the shields to be that useful, in all fairness. I don't really like them that much. Living Quarter will increase the amount of crew that we can have on board, which will probably be smart for later on once we want to start researching things at a more rapid rate. So something else to think about. Fuel tank level 3. Yeah, fuel tank level 3 sounds good. We'll earn a little bit more money once we do the boss objective too. So what I would suggest is let's take a turn. We will craft this Pea Shooter. Hopefully he will not screw it up this time and make a B quality one. We have been really, really lucky so far. So in all honesty, I don't really have a whole lot to complain about. We've been very, very lucky so far with regards to the resources that we've gotten in exchange for our services. We'll travel over to here. That'll give us 1 soul to play with. We will do the quest. Once the quest is done, then we'll have 9 souls to play around with. So not too bad. That's another B quality. This one's 95% accuracy, and it's got better damage than the level 1s. 95 is still a chance to miss, though, and I don't want things to miss. Things missing sucks. We don't want that. So let's go with the Pea Shooters. I do think this game does have, like, balancing that needs to be taken care of. Like, a lot of the time, some of the weapons in this game are, like, crazy good compared to others, and others, it's just hard to find the bright side on them. Let's complete our objective. Yeah, we're through. Can't believe we actually managed to find something and cut through these things. There she is, the princess. Captain Cassie is here to save the day. Never fear. This must be Queen Julia, then. Can't believe she's still alive after all this time. Makes me wonder what preservatives she uses. Huh, pretty sure this sinister-looking machine has something to do with all this. Can you disable it or something, or hack it? I don't know. Use your nerdy superpowers. I don't know. I have no idea what the controls do. I could end up putting us to sleep if I push the wrong button. Huh, I know what to do. Stand back. Cassie, why are you taking out your wrench? You're not going to be able to reverse engineer this. I, the great Captain Cassie, shall defeat the dragon and free the princess from her slumber. Crash. Should have seen that coming. The dragon has been defeated. Queen Julia! What's going on? Good morning, Your Majesty. I'm Captain Cassie. This is Faye, and we are the ones who have freed you from your slumber. All right, well, thank you so much, Captain Cassie. My edibles are in your debt. It was no problem, Your Majesty. May I ask what happened? We were attacked one day. We were going to go about our business as usual, and there had been no warning. The enemy wanted to take our galaxy to use as a stronghold, so we tried to fight back. But I don't know what they did, but you've kind of seen the state we're in. You have any idea who did it? Yeah, it must have been that commander, the potato with the goggles and the mustache. He's their leader, after all. Potatoes with goggles and mustache. Yes, in fact, the goggles were similar to yours. Very similar. A commander with goggles similar to mine? That kind of sounds like Gigi. Sorry, did you say something? Nah, it was nothing. Nothing at all. We should really be going. We have other things to do. You're not staying, Captain Cassie? I was going to have a feast to thank you. It's fine. I didn't do this for fame or glory or to marry a fair maiden. Goodbye, Your Majesty. Goodbye, and thank you so much. Well, now that they're gone, it's time to get things back on track. I've already lost so much time thanks to that commander. So many galaxies to conquer, so many planets to enslave. Ist gung sufta gungariaft. Aft hauf saugaran. Uh-oh. Time to get out of here. Warp to the next galaxy. Oh, really? Like it's just like done and over with? That seems weird. Let's see. Heightened chance of enemy encounters there. But it's a medium planet. I mean, I'm already right here. Let's just do our thing. We'll explore here. We'll do our final little bits of exploration on this side. Yeah, the pea shooter is just so good and it's so accurate and it can't miss. That's the big thing, is like you never want a gun that can miss. Guns that miss are just a bummer. Actually, no, don't do that. We'll do 2s and 3s here. Fire! Front side barrage for 262 damage. Hell yeah. Okay, we will go 2s and 3s right there. We'll also swap it over to the weakest component, which is slot 1. Cool. We've killed off their main DPS weapon. They're going to fire out a blunting shot, which has a chance of making us hit a little bit softer. Sorry about that. Something got stuck in my throat for just a minute. I've been doing a lot of recording today. I've recorded like 20 episodes today because I got something going on in a little bit, and so, you know, I'm trying to front load a little bit. Got a whole bunch of money for that and a pacifist part. Cool. Sounds good to me. On to the next encounter, which strangely enough, we haven't had to count anything yet. Haven't had to count a damn thing yet. Hopefully we fish out a crit right here. That would be the real good stuff. Ah, no crit. Alright, we'll go there. And we'll go there. You see what I mean, though? Like, the single target weapons are just so good. Like, they DPS down the enemy's weapons before they can make trouble with them, which is why they perform so strongly. Whereas I think the weapons that deal AoE damage need to have their damage turned upwards slightly. Not a lot, but maybe 10 to 15% would fix it. So he wants to escape. He's going to bargain for his life with $1,700. Luckily, that's the exact price that I like to barter for when I'm up on eBay or whatever else. The cost of a life, $1,700. This guy's got better parts than the previous guy, so we'll open up on him. No crits, though, so he's going to get a big blast off. We got to wait and see where it lands. We've got a miss, and then the shrapnel gun hit. Spread the shots around a little bit to make some lovin'. Shrapnel gun's back out with the blinding, and it's going to fail. Still don't have the energy to do what I want to do, though. There we go. Perfecto. $700 is what he wants to pay me. And you know, I don't really even mind that much because getting paid is all I want to do right now. Like, combat encounters are the ones that are the most lucrative for me, so... What's that doing here? Ooh, Finders Keepers. Yay. 17 bio waste. Good stuff. And that's exploration complete. A very, very profitable run. Like a crazy profitable run. Yeah. If we can stack up some cash before the next zone, that'll definitely be what we want to do. Like if we go with like 15, 16, 17,000 bucks. Yerp. You won't hear complaints from Splatty ever again. Okay, that's a lie. That's a giant lie. You will hear me complain because it's what I do. It's something I have a particular talent for. When I was in college, I had a friend that would just be like, I'll name a subject and you complain about it, because he said my swearing patterns and the way that I complain about stuff is hilarious. And so he would just name stuff and I would complain about it, and that was our relationship. That was our relationship. I think that's why people like the shit Splat Thinks Sucks videos. Man, we gotta fight more of these guys. They're super easy. I'm gonna get paid out whenever we fight them. We get paid out hard. It's not even like a challenge at this point. Single target weapons, bro. They're so good. They are so, so good. Let's kill off the thing that heals his ship first, because that'll make this unnecessarily elongate with regards to the way we finish this off. A little bit of damage out right there, but nothing that I'm afraid of. Should be able to kill that off, given the damage we're dealing. Yeah, so there it is, and a 262 to the flat gun in the back. Very, very nice. I need to figure out if I can swap captains, because I thought it said Faye got an ability too. So maybe Faye's abilities are a little bit more interesting. He wants to escape for $1,000. Well, that's a very, very astute bid, because it's what gets you out of here without your ass being shot off by giant green laser balls. Looks like you're in a bit of a pickle. I'm really not. I question, have you been listening to like your, I don't know, your pirate scanner or anything? Because I've basically been slaughtering my way across this entire planet for like the last 3 or 4 hours. And the fact that you haven't heard anything about it is really kind of surprising to me. You'd think you guys would have some kind of like communications network or something. Just be like, hey, there's a guy in a yellow ship. There's a pair of ladies in a yellow ship just annihilating everybody. Just fair warning. Oh my good sweet baby Jeebus. We got so much money. This has been entirely combat the whole time. There's a sheet of paper lying there. Yeah, pick it up. Cool, we got a flashbang blueprint. Nice. Damn cat, always picking up things and helping me refine them by putting them on the floor. It's a noble soul. Made about 8 grand right there, which is even better. Let's take a trip. Take a little trip. Take a little trip. Take a little trip with me. See if we can make a better laser here. Why not? I mean, we have supplies. I see no reason not to at least attempt it. If there's anywhere I can get to right now, I'm going to go there so that gets a chance to craft. Worst case scenario is we get a shit quality one, and it's like, well... Ugh, he's B quality. He's just killing me right now. Although that one's actually... Oh, charge requirement 4. Shit. See, it always has... So what happens is for every grade it is below A, it has a bad stat. It'll either be HP, damage, accuracy, or crit. Or charge. And so as you get lower rank, like this one's actually pretty good, but its charge requirement is higher. So it's like, ah! I will sell that. If only to get the money reobtained. So that I can buy some other goodies. We got a Blessed Boom Barrage. Definitely not going to need that. Probably not going to use the Efficient Hop Scorcher, but I like to keep a few in reserve just in case a weapon gets blown up during a boss fight. So that at least you can like buy what you need. Over here, Plasma is very, very cheap in this neighborhood. So I say we just buy like 40 of it. So there it is. That offsets some of the usage we've had over the course of the last little bit. And anything we're overstocked on, we should sell that. Like, for example, metals. Really, really good option. Just sell like 30 of them to reobtain a little bit of that money right there. And that puts us up to 20 grand, which is looking really, really good. Our ship is basically upgraded, not as far as it can go, but it's in good shape. I would say go living quarters level 2 so we get some more crew. Take the... Nah, you know, that's good enough. I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time spending money out here. Let's just, I don't know if I should jump into the next zone or not as a test. I mean, if I jump into the next zone, we'll know for sure whether or not it adds the time to the next zone. Because if it does, it's probably a good thing to leave early. But if it doesn't, it's probably a bad thing to leave early. Like, you probably want to sit and farm until you're right on the edge of your souls each time. I don't know. We have 7 souls left. There's 28% of it. We could technically go all the way the hell out there to Ayanera. We might not be able to make it back home, though, if we do that. Large planet right there. The probability of enemy encounters is lowered. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's go. I don't think we ever explored this one, so we might as well get it in. We got our pea shooters. Everything's good to go. 15 fuel for a large planet. Hopefully this one isn't gnarly. So he's got some kind of, like, eviscerator thing over there. Oh, they got level 3 weapons. That's going to be fun to contend with. Started out with pretty good energy, too. Alright, well, 200 out. Toxic Fog is going to make it so all damage is up by 20%, but accuracy is down by a bit. Enough to make me concerned is what the accuracy is down by. So if we end up with a whole bunch of misses, this might be bad. Destabilizing shot goes out. Not too bad. Although we are taking some damage here. Don't protect the hull. Go ahead and protect the machinery. We got to do what we got to do out here. He wants to pay us $1,300. I'll take that in a heartbeat. Worst case scenario here is that we have to evacuate. Ooh, we got a level 3 item, an eviscerator. That, since it's higher level, I would consider actually utilizing versus some of the other stuff. He's got deafening foghorn, basically just little stuff that I'm not worried about. Ah! With crits, we should kill that on the first turn. And actually, we've got a damage boost too, so that'll be nice. Swap that over to the 2 slot. This will be a much more difficult planet, though, for us to conquer. Shots one out to the hull right there. I can live with that. I'm okay with soaking hull damage. We've got plenty of that. We had a miss, but we also had a hit right there. Man, these guys are paying out hard. Pacifist level 3. Okay, that'll be nice to sell, if nothing else. This toxic fog makes the combats even more spontaneous than they were to begin with. Give it back! Cassie jumps away from the dashboard as a round head pops out from a nearby drawer, glaring angry at Cassie. Faye stares at the figure that hops out of the tiny drawer as a large rounded thing with blue fur and has a large pocket attached to its belly. How'd you get in there? How'd you squeeze yourself into a small space? That's not the point. You stole something from me and give it back. What are you talking about? I didn't steal anything. You did, and it's missing. You tell it, Faye. I didn't steal anything. Cassie didn't steal anything. I think you're mistaken. Cassie may be an idiot, but she would never steal from others, right? Yeah, wait, what? I'm not an idiot. But, oh, did I go to the wrong... Well, sorry about this. The thing opens the drawer that came out from and jumps back in, disappearing with the tiny drawer. When Faye runs over and pulls the drawer back open, it's empty. What? Where did it go? I get the feeling we're probably going to see him again in the future. He might be a recurring character. There's a distress signal. Cargo ship. Oh, they want help. Yeah, send them 10 antimatter. I've got enough. And they paid us double the normal market price for it, so about 80 a pop. Not too bad, and we can always buy more with it if we really, really want to and come out with a $400 surplus. It's an old lady that needs help. We'll help her. Her son gives us $800. This is a big planet. We are cruising around over here. I'm a black belt in karate. Good lord. These puns. These puns are really... They're stretching. They're stretching a little bit. I mean, honestly, these things have so much HP that if they crit at the wrong time, we could really get ourselves hurt. Hopefully we don't miss here. If we miss here, this is going to be a terrible turn. Oh, good. We missed, but we missed the one that didn't matter. Yeah, I'll take that hit. I don't care about that hit. That hit doesn't matter. So 260-something dealt right there. The shots go back out, and we are left with mostly functioning stuff on our ship. Damage has been reduced slightly by the flak fire. Oh, I could have fired all 3. Damn. Cool. 1750 off that one, plus about 900 more from the thing that we picked up off the dead guys. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And access to an eviscerator, which I think will be a nice mixture, actually. If we can get a decent eviscerator, I would take that. It's not a bad item. Who had the... shrapnel crafting? She's a shrapnel master. So let's take her off her job. And with the eviscerator, we'll put that in right there. Accuracy is low. It destabilizes. Charge required is 5, which is a lot. That's a big charge. I didn't realize it was going to be 5. But if we get an A quality, it'll be 4, which is quite a bit better. What's that going to cost me to craft? 23 iron and some nanofibers? Well, shit. Ain't no reason to not do it, so let's just make it and we'll sell it if we don't want anything else from it. How's that sound? We're out of time for the day. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcastle for Holy Potatoes. We're in space. I'm going to head back to the hub. We've got more than enough money to make shit rock for us. I'm going to go to the next zone. Just add these extra souls on. If you like the game, make sure you get it down below in the description. If not, well, there's tons of other games on the channel. See y'all later. How do, everybody?